This is hashtag Tap In Podcast. Tap in. This is Tap In. Yeah. This is the place where you about to tap in. Wanna know what's hot? You gotta tap in. You know who's dope in the city? Gotta tap in. This is Young Woody's hashtag Tap In Podcast. Yo. Yo, it is your boy Young Woody, and this is hashtag Tap In. Hey, y'all, I told y'all, either I'm going to get all the greats, I'm going to get all the dope ones, either I'm going to go to them, or they're going to pull up here. I done told y'all, I'm going to get them. Now, before I introduce who it is, hold on, I got to admit, I actually have 2 other episodes with him. And I couldn't release them because each time I got you at the live event in the earlier times, the sound quality was it was terrible. And I felt like if I'd have put it out, it just would have been bad. It wouldn't have been a good look. But I actually got a chance to interview him a couple other times before. Yeah. So this is not the first time. This is going to be the first time you guys actually get to see it. So with no further ado, you guys, Raw with the Dogs on. And y'all hear the song? Y'all ever hear that song? Around this bitch, y'all. Around this Austin's on Casino. ATX is in the building.
What's going on?
Yo, man, how's it been, bro?
Man, you know what? It has been like life period. There's ups and downs, but what's pretty cool is through all of it, business is maintained and business is doing good.
Oh man, that's good to hear right there.
Yeah, I'm excited about the next couple of moves I got going. I'm excited about what we're pushing right now. So yeah, I can't complain on the business tips.
That's what I like to hear right there.
But I don't tell y'all my personal business, so you ain't got to worry about that.
Man, hey, some things are meant to be private, man.
No, you know what? It ain't even that for me. It's meant to be private. I put it in my music, so go listen to my music.
Hey, I agree with that.
Right?
I agree with that because that's where we share it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel that because my last album was 100% that. So I 100% get it. But it leads me to ask you a question though.
All right.
When one thing to do music, right? On this thing that we do as artists, young artists, experienced artists, our OG artists. We knocking on that door of Unc and OG. We're right there.
I'm past knocking.
Oh, you past
I'm past knocking. I'm officially Unc.
Oh, you Unc?
Yeah.
I'm on the door. I'm on the fence.
You
I don't want to admit it.
You almost there. But no, I can't help but admit it. I've had so many crazy experiences with these YNs out here. They be like, hey, I remember you from elementary school. I was like, dang, real elementary? What?
You like, damn, I'm that grown that he remember me from a kid and now he grown.
Bro, I had a rapper come up to me at a show. And he was like, I remember seeing, like, after I performed, like, I met him before I performed, and he was just kind of like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And not like in a disrespectful way, but okay, and I met another rapper, right? And I get it, because sometimes I feel that way.
It's the networking move. Yeah, I get it.
You know, just a quick introduction, nothing, right? So I performed, and then he was like, oh, man, I remember you. You rapped at this thing for Coach for Kids, and I was in, like, the 2nd, 3rd grade or something, he said, right?
He remembered you from a charity event.
Because he got a coat and all of that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Right? And I was like, dang, I remembered the show. And when I thought about what year that show was, and then the current year, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm Unc. I'm Unc. No debate. No debate. So I ain't gonna be one of these old heads out here like I'm serious. No.
Yeah, you hit it.
OG.
Respect.
Right? OG for rap. I have no gangsters, so gangsters out there, I don't want no smoke. I don't want no problems.
OG for hip hop culture.
I'm old. I got a bad toe. Don't come bother me.
He's out of want no place. Hey, it's all business and love over here.
We old.
No problem.
We old, and we got trigger fists now. Right. I ain't out here trying to fight none of that.
Facts. Facts. But let me get to that question. Though.
Yeah.
Through this time that like I said, that you've been in it, the experiences of not only being at one point a young guy in the game to now being the person giving the game to the youngsters, what has been I would say the good things you've seen in being able to do that, and also the bad things in it? Basically saying sometimes maybe I shouldn't have given that look or that love, but yet it didn't matter that it shouldn't. At that time you needed it, so I still gave it to you. You feel what I mean? Because sometimes as the OGs, we got to talk to youngsters, but it be the ones closest to us that will repeat when we normally won't to the exterior. But sometimes we still get the exterior that we see ourselves maybe one or two or more times giving that game to. So in your experience, man, give me some of the good and some of the bad, and you know what I'm saying, being able to go through that, to going from being the person getting the game and going through life, bumping your head, getting the game, to now you got the game and now you giving it, and you're being able to facilitate more than doing it.
We need like 4 episodes for me to go over all the bad.
Good God.
as far as learning, because the thing about when you get game, a lot of the time you might not be ready for it. Right. And that's something I've had to learn when I gauge what I'm going to tell somebody. Are they ready to hear what I got to say right now? Because some people, hey, okay, you're not ready for this. And I could give it to you, but not only is it going to be not taken always with the right energy, but you ever tell somebody to look out for something and then they do it anyway, but then they turn around and be mad at you?
100%.
There you go.
100%.
Right.
Like literally, I told you if you walk down that hallway, you was gonna get big.
Yeah, and then they mad at you like you're supposed to tackle them or something. Because now they got this big ass bulb on his leg. But we told you was gonna get big. For those types of people that do that, they associate everything with the bad thing. Right. And so now they've associated you with that. Because you that person that it could always be like, oh, I told you so, you got that card you could pull. And even though you may or may not pull it, they know that. Yeah. And so there's people that think like that. So I have to gauge who I tell stuff to and when I'm giving you that advice. That's something I have learned, maybe even just learned in the past 5-6 years.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
That's real. No, that's real. That's real, because as a person who has to who is a person that's a trusted source of, hey bro, I'm doing this, what do you think? I'm a person that receives that question. You have to be able to say, all right, well, hey, bro, I always give prerequisites. Like, hey, bro, this finna be harsh. Like, are you ready for what I'm getting ready to tell you? Because I actually know you. So I'm getting ready to tell you about you and what you just asked me about. Rather it be a good idea or not, I'm getting ready to tell you both sides of this, and you might not like me about what I'm going to say.
So my presentation for something like that would be, well, what are the pros and the cons?
Gotcha.
Right? And so then I try to get you yourself to think critically about what it is, and I might help you list out the pros and the cons. And if there's way more, and it totally depends on the situation, right? If there's way more cons than pros, then I leave it to you to ponder on. I never say, oh, well, Dan, it says that, so, and be like, oh, well, there you go. You process that.
Right. And then you make the moves that are best coordinated for you.
That way nobody could, and this is primarily for business for the most part, because I'll be honest, half the time, I keep my damn opinions to myself. I'll express my opinions about a lot of things, but with a lot of musicians, and especially when you're, let's say it's a position where you're coming to me for advice or you're coming to me for help or anything like that, you got enough people kicking at you and bringing negative energy than to get mine.
Which is true, but also...
So I just mean I try to be very... I try to be very tactical in how I'm presenting the information to you. I'll never present to anybody ever again, oh, well, that sucks, or you don't need to do that.
Oh, you don't come from the harsh. You don't come from the direct. You come from more of a... what is the word I'm looking for?
Tactical.
It's definitely tactical, but it's almost to a point where it's almost like a Jedi mind trick, but it's where to the point where I give you the way it was given to me. I'm gonna make you not necessarily think twice. I'm gonna make you listen to what you're listening to. Yeah. Now, you be honest with your damn self.
Yeah.
Don't ask me what you already know.
Well, that's when you ask questions. Like so. I might be like, okay, you came to me for business and you want my business opinion on your song or whatever you're doing or your performance, right?
Right.
So, okay, we're going to listen to it. And then I'm going to ask you some hard questions. And 9 times out of 10, the more questions I got to ask you, the more skeptical I am of what it is you're presenting to me.
That is so true. Oh my God.
If we get into the questions of who is this marketed to,
it's getting even worse.
I want to think about that.
So
put some money behind this. I'm just saying.
Bro, listen. Oh man, that's hilarious. Okay, so thank you for telling me that. Thank you for telling me that, because I swear we gonna have a whole nother episode on just that question alone. I swear we are. But leads me to my next. All right, now talk to me and talk to the people.
All right.
Now, if y'all don't know, when I say Raw with the Dog. Now, that's a conglomerate. Mm-hmm. And it has rap, it has artists, it has production, it has other businesses within inside of it. Yeah. I know you probably can't break down the entire thing, but you can you give me some insight, get the people some insight as to not only what does Raw with the Dog offer, but also how did y'all come up with it to start it?
Got you. Well, first, the easier question is, what are we? What is Raw with the Dog, right? So Raw with the Dog, up front, and the first thing that you would associate with us is we're a production company.
Okay.
So we specialize in music production.
Okay.
We have a team of producers. I want to say it's like maybe 5 or 6 of them. Mm-hmm. If you just need straight beats, and you could go to our website and lease beats, buy beats, all of the whole 10 yards, right? Mm-hmm. But through that, we do songwriting, we do commercials, we do jingles, we do all sorts of any type of sound engineering project you need for yourself or your business, we could do it. So it's a lot of things that we do to keep the lights on.
Thanks.
We have our own recording studio. Mm-hmm. It's in North Austin, right off of North Lamar. It's called the Stash Spot. Mm-hmm. You can look it up online, Stash Spot ATX. We have 4 different sound engineers that work there. So you can book and record your time. So if you buy a beat and book to record time and the whole 9 yards, it's a lot of things we can do for you.
Nice.
The last part of what we do is we have handpicked some artists around town that represent the brand as far as front facing. Gotcha. So for instance, Casino ATX, right? As a rapper, 80% of what I rap on are going to be the beats made by Raw with the Dog. All of the recording, the mixing, and the mastering comes out of Raw with the Dog.
Right. You're a pure example of what the product is.
There you go. Right. So when you listen to one of my projects, not only is the goal for me wanting you to tap into me as an artist, but now as the unk in the game, you got to start diversifying your bonds, right? You got to open the portfolio. You know
what I'm saying? Hey, you like that production?
Right.
He did that.
Yeah. You come right on over here.
Come on in the door. I got more.
There you go. Right. So a lot of now what I do is really a commercial for the brand.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I'm always out, performing, doing different things, meeting people. And through my artistry, you get introduced to the brand. And so we've got some other artists that are doing that with me. And so a lot of the artists that you see coming out under the camp, like Toolman, Dame Mac, Chan with the Left, recently started working with Brookie B.
Okay.
A lot of times when you hear their stuff, it's going to be stuff produced, recorded, mixed, mastered, all through our production company.
Nice. Now, I ain't gonna lie, that's lit, because that's a nice little list, because you got more of the energy coming from Toolman, got more of a mellow when you're dealing with Dame Mac.
Yeah.
And then you got who are the other ones again?
Chan with the Left.
Chan got bars. Chan can rap.
But then, gives you still more of the hood aspect of it, right?
Right.
Very, very Austin aesthetically.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. I don't take nothing from them.
Yeah.
But all three of them kind of represent that, though.
Yeah.
Because you got 2-3 from Dame, you got the South Side from Tool Man, and I'm not 100% sure what Champ. Okay, I'm 100% sure with Champ. I know he represents it. So that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. If y'all not catching Tap In why I asked him that, I asked him that for a reason. And where that comes to is that y'all need to understand that, one, if you're an artist and you're looking for beats, stop just buying them online.
Yeah.
Come get them made.
Absolutely.
There are people that are in this city that are immensely talented that can give you exactly what you're looking for on a professional scale that you can actually push something you're proud of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Chef and them are cold.
Yeah.
Jazz and them are cold. Listen, I'm telling you, I've been knowing Jazz for a very long time. These boys is cold. So
and, the other dope thing to bounce off what you said, because I buy beats from people online, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even with the crew.
I didn't say it was wrong.
No, exactly.
Right.
But to that point, I have ran across this, and because we're still on the come up, and because we're local, like we're right here, we're in Austin, we're in Central Texas, so you could probably get in touch with us and get a beat before it's even hit our website or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But if you notice, sometimes you'll buy a beat online. I don't know if you've had this happen. I travel a lot and I'm always doing stuff, but I've been somewhere about to perform,
and your beat is being performed by another artist holding a song.
There you go.
Yeah, hold on, wait. I'm gonna tell you what's funny. Here on Tap In, the jam sessions. So people submit music all the time. So a lot of times I tell people, I personally use YouTube Music. So if you're going to send me something, send it to me through YouTube Music because that's where I keep the entire list.
There you go. Yeah.
But some people, they're going to no, I'm only on Spotify. I'm only on this. I'm only on that. Right. Which all I do is pull it up and then search it on YouTube and I find it because everybody uses DSPs where they put it on every major platform. Even though you might, in your business as an artist, push one, it's on everything. Yeah. So I'm able to still find it. But there are still artists that are not 2025 savvy yet. And they are only email only, or they would only send it, like they only have the MP3s of it.
So leaving the studio or whatever.
Correct. Email. So they don't have it public face out yet. Now, it might say on Instagram they're artists. They might even have performed a few times. But they haven't
gotten onto the digital side of things.
Correct. They haven't released on the digital side yet. So I've gotten I ain't gonna lie, about 25. I think it's up to 20, 25 on the list. I gotta check it when we get off, but it's about 25.
We ran across some of them on the same beat.
Doubles. And I'm talking about doubles from prominent songs that we know. Yeah. Like we're like that, how did you get that beat? Okay. Then you understand that either they shop at either the same producer knows them, or we all on the same website, so everybody searching the same stuff.
A lot of times people are just getting the least to the beat.
Correct.
Right? And they don't. Some people understand, some people don't. Some people don't care.
Yes.
Hey, whatever.
Right.
But they don't understand that by leasing the beat, that
someone else can have that beat.
Right?
Correct. You have to actually purchase the exclusive rights to it.
There you go.
And now I'm gonna say this. Then this statement follows with a question.
Yeah.
Artists, y'all have to know when you're paying. And I'm gonna say this in the. I'm not casino. I'm gonna say this direct as fuck. If your goofy ass is walking into a studio paying 20, 30, hell, upwards of $50 for a beat, you're only paying for the lease. I'm being very clear in my words.
Yeah.
You're only paying for the lease. If you haven't made and said, hey, bro, here's $1,200. Then you're talking somewhat around the starts of a exclusive range of that beat. Because if that beat blows, that's a lot of points that they have to take out, regardless if you're a nobody or somebody, could be somebody. The way the internet works, you fuck around and be a ghost yesterday, and you'll be damn near on the fucking red carpet Met Gala that just happened within a couple weeks. You be that famous. So Gotta go with it. But it leads me to my next question.
All right.
When using music for business, does it take the pleasure out of it for you?
Definitely there's times. There are times where mostly with writing. So I do a lot of I don't do as much as I was a few years ago, but I still do a fair amount of ghostwriting.
Okay.
When you're having to write for a deadline, of course, that cannot be fun. Right?
Yeah.
So there's been times I've gotten beats to come up with ideas to present on the ghostwriting side. And you only have so much time typically to do it, right? If you're lucky, you might have a couple of weeks. But typically they're looking to churn out shit to present to the artist pretty quickly, because depending on who the artist you're writing for, they might be really damn busy.
Oh, got you. So it's a small window to get them in there.
There you go. So now a lot of the times what's really funny is you may not even meet the artist. You just might meet their handlers. But that's how you know when you get to a certain level in this business, you are a brand. You are a machine. That's why I actually, once I got onto this side, not only did I understand ghostwriting better, but I encourage any good rapper or writer that I meet, ghostwrite. 2 reasons. One, the more hours you put in doing something, the closer you become to being a master of it, right?
True.
So if you're writing for a living, you are going to get really good. You're going to get really good.
Okay.
And that's something you can take back to your own music. 2, you're in the loop. You're in the circle. You may not be on the end of the circle where you want to be, but you're in the circle. It's better to be in the building than outside knocking on the door.
Very true.
So
very true.
By working in those circles, you meet more people. You meet people that could potentially put you in the position to, okay, well, hey, I'm going to get you in there and I've already let them know you rap, or I already let them know you sing. So then you got to get in there, one, appear to be approachable and all of that, personality click. But then if you get the chance to show what you do, that's how you got it, because you're already known for something in the music business.
Oh,
so it's very helpful to take any job in the music business you could take. But that's a throwaway tip. To your direct question, yeah, it's when I have to write to deadlines, and sometimes you just ain't feeling it. I don't care what it is, sometimes it's just
No, bro, when I say I understand that feeling, bro, no. Listen, I've been asked this question 1,000 times. How do you have a recording studio and don't have 1 million songs? Bro, it'd be days I just don't feel like doing that shit. And for people to not understand that, it's like, no, there's days, even a basketball player will tell you, bro, I didn't hoop. Like, I didn't do shit today.
And then, I mean, let's keep it a buck. Unless you're at that position in your life to where just that is paying your day-to-day livelihood.
Facts.
I can only tell you a small handful of cats I know that just record like that, right? Mm-hmm. Bums that's living off of somebody else, right? Or the studio bums.
I'm gonna sit back because I'm gonna love this list.
Right? It's a lot of bum A rappers out here.
Facts.
Right? They're living off their baby mama, or living off their mama, or somebody in their family, or their homies.
Fake ass roommates with the homies, not paying no bills. Oh yeah. We can go through the list. But that one. It's about 17.
But that's all wrapped up in the bum.
Facts.
Bum. So bums, right? You got bums. Hustlers. Right? Your dope boys, or not even just dope boys, but people that's hustling in the field that generates a lot of fast money, right? Mm-hmm. If they happen to do music, they can churn out a lot of stuff because they got the money to come in there and make that happen, right? And that's why there's a lot of drug dealers in the music business.
Yep. And then the trusted number 3.
People getting paid off of being in the music business.
Nuh-uh. That's 4 for me.
Well, that's my 3. Who's your 4?
Oh, that 4th in the middle?
Mm-hmm.
The motherfuckers that see these first 2,
Yeah.
I don't fit these 2.
Okay.
But I also don't fit that last one.
All right.
I am in that category of the people who had to do it ourselves.
But that's what I'm saying.
Like I said, that category, that was is 4, because the industry, the one you named, that's the one everyone's trying to get into.
Oh yeah.
But that 4th one is the motherfucker that's to me, that's the person that you invested in yourself. You got better with rapping. You had to learn how to engineer. You had to do all the things that you couldn't afford to do. See, it's one thing to be a bum because you don't do it, but it's a difference when you have to have a job, 2 jobs.
What do you mean for the guys that have their own stuff at home and do everything?
But you have to do everything, but then you don't have. This is what I tell people: I'm not a person that's gonna make an excuse for someone that doesn't have.
Yeah.
But I am a person that will tell you I understand why you're not where you are, because the things that you have to invest in financially are your actual responsibilities more than the actual dream that you have to invest in. Because I'll tell anybody, fuck music, fuck podcasts, fuck all this. I'm gonna take care of my family first before I do any of this shit. So for me,
right, but that's to my point. I'm saying that type usually don't just have hundreds and thousands of songs.
Right.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I'm saying the 3 that do.
Oh, that do got you. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm on the other side.
Yeah.
Got you. Oh, yours got you. Got you. Okay, I got you. I was like, wait, because that 4th
Oh no, hey.
we be having to go get this shit.
Oh yeah, no, real talk. Anytime I was dealing in pharmaceuticals, my music productivity went out the roof. Because I got more time, I got more money and all that. But when I had a job,
oh no.
When Malcolm had to go clock in somewhere, hello, Mr. Richard too. When I had to go do that, oh yeah, production was down.
Bruh, being this motherfucker talking about, hey, you up?
Man.
Wait, in the same chair.
Man.
Dance
Bruh.
in the world.
You gotta go clock in and then come do some baller raps. What are we talking about here? What? He just got off from HEB. What is he?
Wait.
Keep it 100.
Bro. Look, I'm going to say this. I got one more question. We're going to play around this bitch until we go wrap it up. But I gotta tell you this. Wait, bro, I used to work at USA. Right there off of Howard in 35, bro. Bro,
yeah.
I put this on everything I love, bro. Well, you know, the steel toe boots and the get up you got to do in the warehouse, right? Nigga, I get off work. Why do I got 6 Negroes at my door ready to record, ready to... Bro, I've been up since 5:30. Nigga, I ain't took a shower. Man. It is 6:45. My nigga, I ain't had dinner. I barely been able to kiss my daughter and my wife.
I don't want to record none of y'all.
Bro, I'm looking.
They already.
Bro, listen, I'm sorry. That got me. I'm sorry.
Hey. All right. Before you play the song, I'm going to share one with you.
Go ahead.
All right, this is going to be truth time, okay?
Oh, shit.
So, most people that really know my music know me from a song called Game Time.
Okay, no, facts.
Right?
No, facts.
All right, so a little known fact with that song is the week I put it out, I got arrested that weekend. And I was in jail for a couple months, right? So I was in jail for a couple months. When I got out of jail, my gal at the time had broke up with me. Mm-hmm. So I come out and I'm homeless, right? I come out, I'm homeless. I was bouncing around, sleeping on some of my couches. And this is why I can talk about bums, because I was a bum. It's from a former bum. So bum ass dudes, y'all listen to this. You got to pull yourself up and stop being a bum. But I digress.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I get out of jail. Game time was playing everywhere. My manager did the thing. Shout out to Glenn.
He ran it.
He was working that record. I came out of jail, and the week I got out of jail on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, I had a show Friday.
That quick?
Real talk.
Whoa.
Because my guy and my team at the time, Gutter Gang, everybody was working. They were running.
No, them niggas was popping.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know in Austin, he's not lying about what he's saying.
Oh.
These were literally the biggest groups in the city.
Yeah.
So he's not joking about what he's saying.
Yeah.
These boys had Austin, Central Texas, San Antonio.
Yeah.
They dabbled in Houston and Dallas for what I seen. But I know this whole 35 corridor from Waco to San Antonio, they had this motherfucker on lock.
I'd say out of Houston and Dallas, we had more going in Dallas. We did a lot more shows there.
Okay, but I said, but 35? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They had 30. Man, y'all better stop playing.
One year we did in a calendar year, we did like 260 shows.
That's work.
Yeah, we was constantly. But to your story, my counter to it. So I got out of jail, all of that. I was able to get my old job back, right? Okay. I'm leaving my old job. I'm at the bus stop. Right? Because I had to catch the bus home. I'm broke. Nigga, I'm broke. With a hit song on the radio. And I kid you not, I'm standing at the bus stop and a guy drives by. And I look, dude was playing my song as he drove past me at the bus stop and hit the horn at me 2 times.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Listen, life in this motherfucker. Wait, and the reason why I'm laughing about this, y'all gotta understand something. If y'all understand around the time when that song came out, 88.7, 102.3, and 93.3.
Yeah.
All of them played that shit. No, that was all three. Because we had both. We had 102.3 and 93.3. They were competing radio stations. And we had 88.7, the community one that's still there. Yep. We literally did that song he's talking about was being played on all three.
On radio stations.
And then hit a cold part because you gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. I want to make sure I say his name right. Not Drip. What's his name? It was Kelly Yellow. It was it
Hella Yellow.
It was bright.
Rapid Rick.
And it was the I don't want to call him white. He's Mexican or white.
Dollars and Cents. DJ Grip.
Yeah. Okay. So it was Grip.
Yeah.
They were cycling this Negro's music everywhere. Yeah. Like when I say everywhere. At the time when that came out, bro, like this is pre-Mojo days, bro. Y'all gotta understand. Downtown East Side, when the East Side was the East Side, this shit was popping. Yeah. You could not go from Palmer to South Austin without that song being played on the radio, bro. Yeah. I'm not like this is he's telling y'all real history, even though that shit is funny what he just said. Because having a hit song on the radio and you're on the bus, that is a hell of a reality check. Do y'all understand? Like that's a hell of a reality check.
No, and that's why, man, I stay as humble as possible. I think, we've all had our moments or times in life where, you let your ego get the best of you. And I'm not going to say that has never happened. But I'll definitely say having that high of a rise, a fall, and then having to build yourself back up just to be just to be out of the one-hit wonder conversation, right? Even on a local level or a regional level. It's real easy to be like, oh, well, what happened to him? You know what I mean? Now
because they don't see you consistently, or they don't see the build up that they expect from other artists. So
that what's crazy to me is because it's Austin. I don't know what it is about our city, bro. We don't give the people that have hit those heights that type of respect.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. It's not that we don't until, and I mean this, until Tap In, I don't think we knew how.
Maybe.
No, the reason why I say I don't think we knew how it was like we didn't have a this to tell a you, bro. We appreciated all that.
Yeah, maybe so.
We didn't have, like when I had Nook sitting at the same spot, and I was able to tell him about the countless jump onits I've been to.
Yeah.
What platform or what place did we have to tell you guys from the hip hop side? Hey, bro, we appreciate that. Like I plan on having Gutter here.
Oh yeah,
I've had Lito sitting here. I plan on having Jab Jesus. I plan on having him here. Why? Because those are the 3 battle leagues of Austin. And don't get me wrong, I've had Prestige here for Terminal, and I plan on having Kia for Pure Bars. But those 3, those are
definitely some of the first ones. And to really make it big.
That's my point.
Yeah.
So those guys need to be sat here, because not only do he need to be told from the hip hop media the word that we had, bro, we appreciate that. Yeah. But not only that, bro, like outside of Jump On It and maybe like a smaller other events, we didn't have this. See, in Dallas, because I had a chance to live in Dallas. I know you did too.
Yeah.
Dallas radio.
Oh yeah.
Told Tum Tum and them.
Yeah.
And showed that. Go to Houston. They have a way to nurture what gets nurtured. You feel what I'm saying? And they have a way to do it from a street level. Yeah. They have a way to do it from okay, you're already signed or you're already in the industry. They have that and damn near a requirement to give back once you hit this. Because when I heard, and I'm gonna just say this and make it quick, when I heard Sauce and Travis Scott confirm one story from opposing ends stating that I had to get on Travis because Travis wasn't, he popped. Where were the features in the city? Where's your features? And Sauce had to get on him, and it wasn't like oh ha you better. It was more like a big bro, like, hey fam, here now, start sprinkling. You know what I'm saying? So love. Travis took it like, all right, bet. He took it like a big bro, like a little bro. All right, bet, I got you. And start doing it. Guess what? That is the top. You know what I'm saying? That's why I look at you. I look at Casino. I look at people in the city like, bro, y'all here. Y'all remember, like I turned 37 on the 15th. I have childhood memories of shit that I've seen niggas do, and niggas be looking at me like, bro, how do you even know? Okay, y'all remember those group of kids that were like up on the hill that got in trouble for being there, and all y'all remember the cops ran them off, and all y'all got that story? Yeah, I was one of those kids. Yeah. So it was like, oh shit, bro, I'm from here. So when I say I can say outside of my platforms or maybe a couple other platforms, we've never, when I say never, I showed you this list. In the history of my life, I've never heard this much. So if I've never heard this much, a tenth of it, outside of even when I became an artist at 20 and started cycling this fucking city the way I did, there's no one who not only could tell me who was who, show me who was who, talk to my kinfolks throughout the city who is who. There was no platform for me to go say, I'm me. It was we trying to spend to go everywhere else. There was nothing in Austin that told Austin, hey, bro, what's up? We love Houston, and they know it. We love Dallas, and they know it. We love the Spurs, and they know it. So San Antonio, Dallas, and Austin, and Houston all know. Austin, Texas, we love them. Now it's time. Hey, hold on. Now we got a place to say, man, what that fool Woody over there talking about? And all that. What that nigga over there running his mouth about now? Telling you that I don't care about what's going on with Drake and Kendrick. I don't care what's going on without the rest of hip hop. I'm talking about right here. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Right here.
It's cool to talk about that to kind of gain speed folks, but I definitely get your point. But so it's appreciated.
So now when you see me on a list and I tag your name in it, talking about, oh no, these are the people that I'm gonna put there. Mm-hmm. They're going, well, bro, I don't think
Oh, the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, Mount Rushmore. But no, like I meant that. No. But here's the thing, though. I'm a person who has put in over 15 years of work in the state of Texas and in the South, between rap and now over 3 years in podcasting. In hip hop, I have done that much work. I got all the background checks, all the motherfucking cosign, all that you want to talk about, we can put them on the phone. We can do it right here, right now. But does that have a price? What does that got to do with the price of tea in China? When the fucking city that we are literally from of nurture and show more love so we can make a way for it not to be a cliche that our hip hop is the shadow of a fucking city and we got this much fucking talent and it makes no logical sense. Why doesn't it make sense? Stems back to what you said. I don't know why we have a distinction of it's either hate or competition or it's jealousy. It's a kind of a mixture of them all. But what happens is the reason why is because we haven't told the youngsters, hold on, what you say? Don't say that. What you mean? Instead of you saying, Austin don't do that, right? Go show me 10 people. Just bring me 10. I don't care. Don't tell. I don't care if they go friends. Bring me 10 people. Okay, these 10 people like what you do, right? Cool. Are they hating on you? No. Do they like you? Yes, cool. Okay, well, guess what? Now, your 10 friends, go get me 2 people that you can tell me that they like the music. Don't tell me nobody. I don't care about no negativity. Show me the positive. And then when those people, when you start realizing you're stating a statement of work that you have not put in. You cannot tell me the city don't love you and the city don't know you. You can't tell me that the only people that can justify what you see in the hate of it is the people that are coming from it. Why? Because in the Black community, we look crazy when white people like it. And you look at 1,000 white people in your show that you ain't never met before, but you had an influence on them to make them spend that money to come see you. Yeah. So what I'm stating in this long ass statement that I'm making is we have to teach Austin that what you have done for everyone else, and this is actually kind of crazy. It has nothing to do with the rappers. It has nothing to do with the artists. This has to do with the actual city, our community, the regular non-artistry people to understand that we're not competing. We're telling you this is what we are. And when they see, as our people always do, when we make something cool, happens. Yeah. So what we have to make cool and what has to be the real shit and has to be bro, you don't play. Yes, I do. I'm not even finna argue, like you said. I ain't arguing with you. I'm not finna give you the energy to argue. Yeah. We cutting that shit to dough. What you need? Oh, who is that? Oh, bet. Send it to me. Send it to me. Hey, bro, look, you should see their face when they wanted to be aggressive and they wanted to give you the rah-rah. Bro, you should, it's written all over their face.
Take the steam out of it.
Hey, bro, just straight deflate that motherfucker. Pop, like a balloon. But like I said, we got to get to it. So look, I remember, but I had to get that out though. So tap in. For y'all to know who I'm sitting next to, damn it, y'all finna hear. So with no further ado, as I like to say on my jam sessions, hey, this one right here is Round That Bitch, Round This Bitch by Casino ATX. Y'all know it.
Wholesale be on some dumbass shit sometimes. Watch your back.
Everybody around this bitch wanna shine. Everybody around this bitch got dreams, but everybody around this bitch wanna grind. A whole lot just wanna plot and scheme. Everybody around this bitch wanna win. Everybody around this bitch gonna sin. Everybody around this bitch with a fin and a little fuck shit that they did for the ends. Everybody around this bitch want money. Everybody around this bitch want cake. Everybody around this bitch act funny. The more that you make and the more that you fake. Everybody around this bitch feel envy. Everybody around this bitch see green. I stay with the beam and I pray to my team, even real in the dream. Cause the world's full of teams. Everybody around this bitch. Everybody around this bitch. Everybody around this bitch. Everybody around this bitch. Yes, everybody around this bitch. Everybody around this bitch. Everybody around this bitch. Yes, everybody around this bitch. Everybody around this bitch want fame. Everybody around this bitch do music. When South by Southwest came, rest of the year they didn't even use it. Everybody around this bitch be lying. Everybody around this bitch big cap. Everybody around this bitch still swear they can put Austin rap on the map. Everybody around this bitch got bars. Everybody around this bitch is the best. Everybody around this bitch get mad if they're not on every new top 9 list. Everybody around this bitch got emotion. Everybody around this bitch getting signed. Everybody around this bitch is so full of shit half the time I don't pay it no mind. Everybody around this bitch. Everybody around this bitch. Everybody around this bitch. Everybody around this bitch. Yes, everybody around this bitch. Everybody around this bitch. Everybody around this bitch. Yes, everybody around this bitch. Everybody around this bitch be hating. Everybody around this bitch throw stones. Hide they hands, act like friends. Whole time trying to get you off your throne. Everybody around this bitch so fake. Everybody around this bitch ain't real. To play that part, trying to sell that heart. At the end of the day, still get no deal. Everybody around this bitch. Everybody around this bitch. Everybody around this bitch. Everybody around this bitch. Yes, everybody around this bitch. Everybody around this bitch. Everybody around this bitch. Yes, everybody around this bitch.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You cool. Fuck you, I'm out.
I fucking love this shit. I love it. I fucking love it. Oh, I fucking love it. Look, I'll wait for it too. Yeah. You cool. I fucking love it. Casino, man, where can they find you, bro?
I'm easy to find. Casino, ATX, just the way it's spelled right on there, all together like one word. Just Google that. It'll take you to all of my stuff. Yeah, even if you just want to bless your boy with some cash app, Casino ATX. You know, but nah, real talk. You can find me on everything at Casino ATX. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, Weebity Wop, you know, all the stuff. Whatever it is, I went and made it. When I find out about one, I'm like, all right, I gotta go make another one.
Casino ATX.
Yeah, because that way nobody else can say they have it. If you find that, 98% sure.
That's real talk. Hey,
Yeah, about 98% sure.
So I do this on every.
Except dating sites. If you see me on a dating site, let me know. Because you're not talking to me. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
Hey, you heard it here first.
I'm on no dating site.
So
I say that because somebody hit me. I see you on a dating site. I say, who? No.
Casino?
No,
wrong person.
I don't need those problems.
So,
Just to believe.
So, all right, y'all. So, look, it's your boy Young Woody. This is hashtag tap in. I got to do this on everything, so letting y'all know. All right, right now, letting y'all know. BlackPeaceCorps.com. I'm letting y'all know right now. Y'all see that right there? BlackPeaceCorps.com. Get all your tap in merch. You know what I'm saying? The beanie hats, the t-shirts, the hats. We got the hoodies, all different colors. Y'all make sure y'all come on here and support, because the more y'all support, the more we can bring to y'all. Make sure y'all supporting the collaborative efforts from my boy Roski, from his personal lines to the BPC, the Ideal Collective. Y'all make sure y'all come over here. Y'all support the channel. Y'all support the website, and y'all make sure y'all fuck with us. All right? I got Casino ATX in the building. It is your boy Young Woody.
I'll tell you what, we're going to add to that.
Go ahead.
Let's make a challenge out of this.
Okay.
If we get to, what's your average likes you get?
Average likes, we're looking at about 10 or 15, 20
10,
likes.
15.
Yeah.
All right. So the 30th person to like this, I will buy you a hat from one of those, from one of the sponsors.
Y'all heard it here first. 30 likes. 30 likes, and y'all get ahead. And I'm watching them too. So I'm going to screenshot them, and I'm going to send it to the casino, and we're going to make sure we get you the hat right there on the website. And I'm going to show you the one we talking about right here. Hold up. I'm going to go right here on it. Hold up right here. Boom. The hat we talking about, this one right here.
All right, down.
We got right here. We got the black one right here. They got the black, white, and red one. Then we got the all white and red right there. Yeah. So you can definitely get a hat. $28. We gonna make a chat. Hey, 30 likes, and you get a casino gonna buy you a hat. So let's run the likes up on this bad boy. And I'm letting y'all know right now. It's your boy Young Woody, Casino ATX, and we are definitely out this bitch. Y'all be y'all.
This is hashtag Tap In Podcast. Tap in. This is Tap In. Yeah. This is the place where you about to tap in. Wanna know what's hot? You gotta tap in. You know who's dope in the city? Gotta tap in. This is Young Woody's